What's up guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another unboxing showcase review, and we are continuing with some more Marvel Select figures from Diamond Select. I now have the Fantastic Four Invisible Woman, which is absolutely a beautiful looking sculpt. Right off the bat, from what we can see in the packaging, it looks incredible. I remember seeing the promo images of this and I was really shocked on how good it looked. So here we are, we have the box, let's take a look. As you can see, as our typical Diamond Select packaging, huge packaging, of course, but there is quite a bit of stuff in here. There is definitely some accessories that are very cool. On the side of the box, we do have more of the product images like so you can see the sculpt of it, which is actually very nice. Normally we would see comic book art, but this time around it's just product images. So there you go. This is cool. I like that. That's a very cool thing. But you can see there are some descriptions right there about the character, and of course your typical Diamond Select information. So you guys already know we will unbox this. I've already made the cuts here because you should know I keep my packaging and I like to keep my stuff intact even though I store it away and take up so much room. But here we go. So let's unbox this and see what we got going on. Okay, so as you can see, two different trays like so, and of course we have our little catalog guide. So let's cut off all these twisty ties because they can definitely be a hassle, and get everything on the table and we will take a look. All right guys, there you have it. That was a lot. I'm very impressed with the offering that we got here. So it's very cool to see. First things first, catalog, so you guys can see what Diamond Select has to offer, which is actually very cool. And I think they actually have a registration here. So if you want to do something like that, you can always do that when you get one of the products. So this offering of stuff, my goodness, my goodness. So let's go over that. Accessories first, then the figure. Okay, we're going to start off with hands because she did start off with translucent hands, and we have a pair of relaxed hands. We have a pair of fists and a pair of translucent gripping hands. And we also have another set of hands of relaxed hands, but in not translucent, in just the regular black gloves. But at the same time, if you noticed, we also have a change in the forearms, because here's what we had to begin with, but now we have, you know, the actual gloves, the forearms fully solid, and a pair of fists and a pair of gripping hands. So that's 6 hands in total, 3 translucent pairs and 3 regular pairs. This is crazy, right? We have a pair of translucent legs and feet, I guess, and of course we have regular legs and feet like so. See that? Very cool. Very cool. And we have this really cool shield, and it does have a hand there with a peg. So just taking off, of course this is a right hand, so just taking it off, you can easily slide that on, and there you go. We have a pretty cool shield. And we have this ball that I guess you can take apart, and for this, and we have a stand. So this stand isn't really something, I mean, I guess, what is this ball for? I'm very confused of what I would utilize this for, because it has this hole here. I'm assuming maybe it's for their hand, but I could be wrong. I mean, even if I did put a fist, let's see, let's do with a left fist and use the peg in here, I guess. Hey, I am guessing, even if it's not, I'm kind of just having a, you know, trying to think of other uses for it, because look, you could do that. Let me put it on her wrist. So something like that, but doesn't make any sense, and plus it's wobbly. I might have to do some questioning. I'm not too sure. And of course we have this effect. This is an incredible like base stand in a way. This stand, the flight stand, I guess, can get inserted right here. Now, I don't know if this is really necessary because it has pegs in here for the feet. But this here has a peg hole for her back. So unless that's absolutely needed, I can understand that. I guess so, we can assume, but it kind of takes it away from the image. I mean, if I just place her feet in the pegs, I think it would be fine, and she could just stand on her own without that flight stand. So that's just my guess, but that's really awesome to have that type of stand showing off her power. I think that's a very great accessory. So I think I figured it out. So it's not wobbly, and because it does come apart, this is what I thought of. I think you can just do this, use the gripping hand like so, right? Now it's going to be steady and hold still, and then you can basically insert the hand, or you know what, it's better because it's easier if I do this and insert it this way. Whoops, there you go. Now it's more locked in tight. Now it's not wobbly. I can snap this back on, and now it's just like a ball, like a fist in a way, using her powers in the offensive. So I'm much better now that I thought about it, and use a gripping hand because there's a rod in there in a way. So yeah, there you go. That's, hey, all this stuff, so many accessories, very, very cool. Okay guys, let's go over the paint and sculpt because I think they did a good job with this. I really like how it looks. The face, the sculpt of the face is actually very well done. The paint could be slightly better. I mean, she's got this scowl going on, and as much as it looks good that way, I wish there may have been like an alternate head sculpt to give us a different emotion. Maybe that's what it is, but I think like the makeup and everything that's done here, it's actually done very nicely. So great job with the hair as well. It looks awesome. It's very well sculpted. You can see that like so. And then of course with the body, female body, I think they did a pretty good job with this. The colors look incredible because this blue is just that classic blue going on. So even the there's no real paint blemishes or anything. The lining and everything looks good. So I don't see much of an issue when it comes to paint. Everything is painted nicely. No bleeds on anything else as well. And of course, the paint on how it's translucent, because these are translucent legs and then they have this transition of the blue. That looks awesome. I really love that, including here, translucent in the black. Now the peg, the white peg here, in a way, I mean, it is technically like a translucent peg, but it's more white. Gets in the way of that translucency into the forearms, but you know, you kind of like give and take in a way. So it does work. It's still nice to see that they did something like this to help with, you know, giving you some options with accessories and stuff. But everything looks great. It's nice to see that. Even here, it's with the same legs. It's the same exact legs, but you can see how there's stress lines in the uniform, in the clothing, and in the boots to show some sculpt in there. So very well done with the paint and sculpt. All right, and with articulation, there's definitely limitations, and easily see those limitations because of these single joints. With the head though, luckily we can turn left and right with the head. We cannot look back because this hair sculpt, that's going to stop it from doing anything. And then of course we can look down pretty much that far. Shoulders can go to your 90, upper bicep swivel, and a single jointed elbow. It does turn at the forearm because you can remove them. And then of course we have horizontal hinges for all of the hands, every one of them. Every one of the hands are horizontal, but of course they twist at the wrist too. The diaphragm joint, they have, Diamond Select does great diaphragm joints because you can get that side motion very nicely. Going back, very nice too, but you will get a little bit of the gap from the sculpt there. Going forward, unfortunately, doesn't go that far. Yep, there is a turn at the waist. Waist cuts, if however you utilize them, it is what it is. I mean, that's a waist cut for you. So there you go with that. Legs, I can do full-on splits right there. Upper thigh cut, and of course, because you can remove the legs. Single jointed knee, which, you know, it's a single jointed knee. What can you do? And of course, we do have her foot that can go forward and back and has ankle pivot. Now, I think for all the Diamond Selects that I've done so far, these figures with the single joints, it just hinders so much of what it can do. So I hope that we do get double joints soon for females and male figures. Now, I think with the male figures, we're going to get the double joints because seeing some of the other figures on display, like at New York Comic Con, I've seen them with double joints, so I'm very excited for them. But for what we got so far, with the sculpt going on, these look great. And so you guys know, Diamond Select is a like 1/10 scale, so this is a 7-inch figure. And starting off with comparisons, here we have some Marvel Legends. We got Vulcan and the Dark Phoenix. And I always have my Mythic Legions. Here's a female knight as well as the Valiant Knight. And here I have the Marvel Select Vision and the Marvel Select Iceman, of course, just reviewed. And here I have Mr. Fantastic, which I recently reviewed, of course, so check that video out. I am using the longer torso on him though, so of course he is definitely taller, but if I did have the regular torso, they'd be the same height. And there you have it, guys. That is my unboxing showcase review on the Marvel Select Invisible Woman. This is a cool figure. I really like it. The offering of the accessories are absolutely amazing. So many different options you can utilize, whether it be the translucent parts or not. You can utilize these figures, and this base stand is amazing. The offensive like attack weapon as well as the defensive shield weapon, these are great options to have with a figure. So I really do like this. It definitely goes well with the of course the Mr. Fantastic, which you can't see. Well, there you go, you know what I mean. So I can't wait to round out the team going forward. So this is going to be pretty cool. I expect to do the Human Torch after this one, so check out that video as well. But thank you guys for checking out this video. This is a great figure. I really do like it. But let me know what you guys think. I would greatly appreciate it. So make sure you hit that like, comment, of course, subscribe if you're new. We're on our way to 6,000 subscribers, so I would greatly appreciate your help. But thank you guys so much. Hope to see you soon, and I hope to see you on the next hunt.